Hey folks, Slash here. Welcome back to the VintageBeef Fan Server. Wanted to start off by showing you this. That is how much orange clay I removed from my base area. That's from the ice... Just heard an Enderman teleporting around. That is from the ice farm, community ice farm area. That's from around the base and inside here. There's a whole bunch in my bedroom that I had to remove. Let's see, where else was there some that I thought was clever? There wasn't a whole lot up the steps, as I recall. Let's see. Oh, there was one place that I thought was pretty amusing, and that was here. This was all filled up with, I think it was like 2 orange clay per slot. So that was pretty amusing. And yeah, all the orange clay from over there. So yeah, quite a bit of orange clay went into it. I'm assuming that came from a mesa. But for all I know, it could be stained clay. And vengeance will be wrought. You have nothing to fear there. Plans are already devised and preparations are already underway. But I did notice something that turns out to be kind of helpful, all in all, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I was looking at the overviewer for the map, and look what we have here. We have a whole bunch of orange clay already placed inside this dome. Very conveniently. Now I'm curious, does this go... I'm gonna get rid of this. Does this go... Is this like full up? No, okay, it's just hollow like that, which is fine. That's pretty awesome, actually. Oh, you can't jump through there now. I probably could if I tried, but I'm lazy. Very nice, very nice. So, I think, as a result of this effort that was put forth, I think this is going to become the Mesa Biome Dome. And, for just convenience sake. And, as a result of that, the decision of whether to put hot at the top or at the bottom has been made. So, the hot layer will be here at the top. So, we'll have Mesa. We'll have, I think, jungle, the nether, and the desert, I think are the 4 hot biomes, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check real quick here. I have the list. Desert, savanna and mesa. Not the jungle. The jungle is actually one of the medium temperature ones down in the Ring of 6. So I suppose that's one thing I can thank Team Orange Clay for, but it will only have a minor impact on the overall what's the word I'm looking for? The overall degree, the overall depth of the retaliation. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that before we get on with the next item on today's agenda. Here we are in the end. And you'll note there's quite a bit of grass down here in the end. This is a project that RJ started, oh my gosh, months ago, I guess. that has sort of stagnated. Nobody's really been working on it too much. I go on here periodically to lay down some grass. I set up this torch placement here. It is not particularly resource efficient, the placement of these torches. You can do them a lot further apart than this. Dang it, stupid Enderman. You can do it a lot further apart than this, but I did it this way because I figured it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more tolerant of torches being lost or elevation changes in the terrain, that, you know, you still won't have any Endermen spawning as a result of this. Like if, you know, for example, let's go up here and do our light level. If this torch disappears, we're still at block light level like 10 at my feet, so it's not actually a problem if you lose one every once in a while. Caleb does his 10, it's like 10 up spaces in between each torch, and then it's in a diagonal formation. So they end up making like a diamond pattern instead of this square pattern. Oh, who did I look at? No one. They like to do that periodically, the Endermen. But yeah, I've been going with this strategy because I don't mind. I mean, torches are cheap. And I like the extra security it gives me that if some torches get shuffled around during the build process, then... or rather than... Wow, I don't know why I said than just now. But then it's not so much of a concern. But I don't think I actually said what the project is. The project that RJ had envisioned for the end was to create a sort of villager villager trash. He wanted to create villager trash. No, villager refuge. So that villagers would have some place that they could call home, that would be free of the zombie scourge that it plagues them in the overworld. Get rid of the F3 there. So that's what we've been working on here, trying to get set up for creating a cool end-themed village that we can move some villagers to by curing zombies. The zombie purifier that I think RJ has set up. And having them live here, and that way they don't have to worry about ever being attacked by zombies, because only Endermen spawn in this dimension. And you can try and get some good trade set up, etc. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now. It's kind of a tedious task, so... to help pass the time, I figure I'll just kind of ramble on a little bit about a few things. First of all, Happy New Year. I am recording this on the evening of New Year's. It will probably go up a decent amount later than that, I would imagine. Because I have a little bit of a backlog of videos that I want to get out first. So, a little bit of a belated Happy New Year, I am sure, by the time this comes out, but Happy New Year anyway. Hope you had a good day, and that your New Year is going well. What I'm interested in is what kind of resolutions you may have made this year. It's kind of a common thing, I think, from YouTube video producers to ask their viewers, hey, comment below what your New Year's resolution is. But I am curious, because some people don't make them. Some people, you know, are religious about it. That, you know, every year, New Year's resolution, see how well you can stick with it, kind of thing. I am horrible at New Year's resolutions. I tend to make them, and then I don't end up sticking with them much beyond the first couple of weeks of January. which, to my understanding, is pretty typical of New Year's resolutions. He thinks so too. But I'm going to try something a little different with my New Year's resolutions this year. And that's namely to tell you guys what my resolutions are and ask that you help keep me accountable. that you hold me to my plans, my promises, and check in with me periodically. If I haven't updated you on something in a video, then post a comment and say, hey, whatever happened to such and such a resolution. And the main resolution that I am making this year is to get fit. I am not a particularly physically fit kind of guy. I would like to lose... I could stand to lose as many as 40 pounds, I think, to get to an acceptable weight. And I'm really putting myself out here talking about my weight on the internet in a world filled with, generally hateful people. Not that I think that you guys... Oh, I gotta place some dirt here to fill up inventory space. Not that I think you guys in particular are hateful. I don't expect that. My regular viewers. But, internet trolls do exist. There are some very unsupportive people online that I'm sure will find this video or whatever. And I'm prepared for that. I thought about that going into this conversation. But anyway, yes, my main goal for 2014 is to get myself physically fit, to lose some weight. There is a gym at my workplace that I had been participating in for a while, and then it kind of fell off the radar for me. I ended up losing patience with it, I guess would be one way of putting it. Like it was more effort than I wanted to engage in to at the end of the workday, go change into workout clothes and get on the treadmill for a while or do weightlifting or whatever. I did it for a while, and then as soon as the routine got broken by something, whatever possible excuse that may have been, I ended up just going, well, okay, well, maybe I missed a couple of days, so since I missed a couple of days, it's not really that big of a deal if I don't, if I miss more, because that's been set. There's pre-existing conditions there, and that's no good. I'm terrible with that sort of thing, and that's kind of why I'm laying myself out there in this video to try and help get some additional motivation from you guys that, now I have to hold myself accountable to, a bunch of people. That if I don't stick with my plan, I can hear about it from a bunch of people. And hopefully that will be a deterrent from getting lazy. So we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, I want to, and we own a treadmill. Like at my house. My parents used to have this treadmill, and we ended up moving it out here, and it's set up in our den, which has sort of become where the children's toys are kept. Dang Enderman, man. Look at that. Place some blocks all over my terrain here. But, and it doesn't get used, and it really should get used, and I just need to find the time to try to do that. And that's really, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm trying to do in the new year, and that's the main thing. I don't really have any other New Year's resolutions that I'd like to try to keep up with. Because this is kind of a big one. It's something that I've tried multiple times to, keep an eye on what I eat, and, I've tried, there's a bunch of different websites out there that track your caloric intake and provide you with ways of tracking your... Hey, lady. tracking your calories burned in your workouts versus your calories consumed, and keeping track of your weight. You can weigh yourself periodically and get charts and stuff like that. And I've used those before, but again, just haven't really been able to keep up with it before. And I really want to. I just get really lazy. I mean, I work a desk job, and then I come home and I sit in front of the computer and I play video games. I don't really do much to be physically active. And part of that is I have 2 small kids in the house, and I've got a 3rd one on the way, so it's not like I could just, very easily just get up and head out for a jog around the neighborhood kind of thing. Especially now that we're in winter and the weather's cold. But, I mean, these are excuses more than anything else. It's something that, I can take the time to do. I just don't ever work up the the effort to do it for more than, a few weeks, maybe a couple of months at a time. Now, I mentioned, we've got a 3rd baby on the way, and I'm hoping that will actually help some, because I know my wife will be motivated to get herself back in shape after the baby is born and she's cleared to resume normal activities. So I'm hoping that with her also on a physical fitness effort, I guess is the word, that will help as well. But I think the main... Holy moly, guys! You are tearing up the terrain over here. Do you know who lives near a jungle other than the jungle near spawn? Nihan is in a jungle. Not sure if or which one he's in. Why? Asked the curious Slash. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to put that out there, and hopefully I will provide some updates. I have not started this plan yet. I need to do my initial weigh-in, find out what my actual starting weight is, and I'm gonna try keeping track of my the food that I eat via a site/app called MyFitnessPal. That has worked out pretty well for me in the past overall. So that's going to be what I aim for going forward as well. What'd you say? Looking for an ocelot. One never shows up near spawn. Man, look at all the terrain damage these Endermen are doing here. And it looks like one... Can they pick it up if there's a torch on it? And that's why there was a torch drop there? Let's see. Nihan's down red. First tunnel on the left. You could try around there. Oh, what else is going on? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Glad to help. So this project here is coming along pretty well. Why does this look weird? Is this grid not right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, this is out of place. Then 1, 2, 3. Like that. That doesn't need to be there. I'm being very OCD with my torch placement, I realize, but... it seems like I did these and messed up the spacing. I don't know, maybe not. And the other big thing that I need to do here in the end, now that we're off the weight loss topic, is I need to go find these areas where these Endermen are still spawning. I know there's like over here, there's a couple of places, and like look at all them down there. That's a problem. So those need to be lit up at some point as well, because if I don't light them up, they're going to keep coming through here, and they're going to keep tearing up any grass that I put down. We need an absolutely 0 spawn rate for these annoying fellas to make sure that things remain pristine. I'm going to do a little bit more work here. And then check in with you towards the end of the video, just to show off the progress so far. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, these Endermen have annoyed me for the last time. It is time to make sure that they are not spawning anymore. So I have taken off all of my gear, left all the important stuff in a chest, and it is time to light things up a bit in the most dangerous parts of the end island here, in an attempt to make sure that these guys no longer spawn and mess with the terrain. This may end up being my death, which is why I am recording it, because if it is, it'll be funny. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Now, can I wash these guys away? You guys all go away, please. I'm gonna head down here. That's it. You just teleport away. Like the little terrain-destroying jerks that you are. And leave me be. So far, this is actually going much better than I had anticipated. Come on, go away. There we go. Now, to get back up. That is the potential cause for concern. Okay, that didn't do it. That should... Okay. Where else are you guys hiding? Oh, look at you all over here. Scram! Oh my gosh, look at you. Oh dear. That is some lag. That is a lot of lag. Woo! Okay, there we go. Oh dear. No! No! Oh. Okay. I think we're safe for now. Oh, look at these guys in these little crevices down here. Ah, more lag. This is horrible news. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just sort of lighting things up down here. Because I hate you and your kind. No, that won't do it. That will. See ya. Oh, you got one up here. All right. Oop. Hi. Go away. Oh dear. Where is he? Where is he? Did he go away? I guess he went away. I guess. What about you? Can I get to you even? I'm in a precarious spot. A very precarious spot. Let's go down here. Can I get up there safely? Nope! Oh, poo! Alright, well, I'm probably going to continue working on that at another time. But, yeah. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to go get my stuff out of the end and not head back there for a while. Because that was frustrating. But, yeah, let's see. What did I need to wrap up here? Right, the resolutions thing. If you have any New Year's resolutions you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below, and I will update you guys on my personal weight loss resolution in future episodes. I'm planning on doing my first weigh-in probably tomorrow morning, and we'll see how things go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.